As the 15th century unfolded, the age of exploration saw European powers, particularly the Portuguese, set their sights on India, drawn by the alluring promise of lucrative trade in spices, textiles, and precious resources, leading to the establishment of their first footholds along the Indian coast, forever altering the course of history and opening up new avenues for cultural exchange and economic exploitation. In these early encounters, the vibrant Indian marketplaces became a melting pot of cultures, where local merchants enthusiastically traded exotic goods like spices and textiles with the visiting Portuguese sailors, who marveled at the richness of Indian civilization while attempting to negotiate trade agreements that would benefit their homeland. As the Portuguese began to establish their dominance along the western coast of India, they not only secured strategic trading posts, but also engaged in intricate diplomatic relations with local rulers, showcased through ceremonies and alliances that highlighted the blend of power dynamics, cultural exchanges, and the burgeoning impact of European imperial aspirations on Indian society. The establishment of forts such as those in Goa marked a significant turning point, as Portuguese forces fortified their positions along the Indian coast, ensuring safe passage for their treasure-laden ships returning to Europe, thus laying the groundwork for a new era of colonial trade routes and the ensuing competition among European powers for control over the lucrative Indian market. As competition intensified, the seas became battlegrounds, where Portuguese ships clashed with those of rival powers, such as the Dutch and local sultanates, each vying for control over vital trade routes, while on land, the interactions between European traders and Indian artisans led to an extraordinary fusion of cultures, creating a unique legacy that would resonate through subsequent generations. Amidst the growing complexity of colonial rule, Portuguese governors frequently convened councils with local Indian leaders, skillfully negotiating power dynamics and trade agreements, while at the same time, the introduction of new farming techniques and crops by the settlers led to an agricultural transformation that not only supported the burgeoning trade, but also laid the groundwork for long-lasting interactions between the diverse peoples of India. As the cultural exchange flourished, grand feasts became common, where the culinary arts of India and Portugal merged, reflecting not just a blending of flavors, but also an intertwining of community ties that celebrated mutual respect and shared interests. While behind the scenes, skilled mapmakers diligently charted new territories and trade routes, capturing the spirit of discovery that defined this transformative era. With trade thriving, Portuguese merchant ships regularly graced Indian ports, bringing not only valuable commodities, but also new ideas and cultures, as local traders forged relationships built on mutual benefit, while missionaries fervently sought to share their faith with the local populace, leading to the intricate tapestry of beliefs that would shape the region's spiritual landscape for centuries to come. In shipyards along the coast, a remarkable collaboration unfolded between Portuguese and Indian craftsmen who shared techniques and designs, leading to enhanced shipbuilding practices that would benefit both communities, while in vibrant marketplaces, the fusion of European and Indian commerce thrived, fostering an environment rich in cultural dialogue and economic growth that transformed the local economies. As diplomacy flourished, high-ranking Portuguese officials engaged in negotiations with Indian rulers, crafting alliances fortified by the exchange of gifts and promises, all while the relentless spirit of exploration continued to push explorers into uncharted territories, initiating encounters that would forever change the cultural and political landscapes of India. The establishment of the first Portuguese church in India marked not just a religious milestone, but also a cultural shift, as local communities began to engage with new beliefs and practices, while simultaneously, grand festivals celebrated the maritime prowess of the Portuguese fleet, showcasing how these interactions fostered a rich tapestry of shared traditions and camaraderie among diverse peoples. Amidst the opulence of decorated halls, Portuguese balls became a vivid display of cross-cultural engagement, wherein elegant dances and music reflected a joyous melding of traditions, while in the early morning light of the spice market, traders enthusiastically negotiated prices and shared stories, solidifying the robust economic ties that would define their shared history. In the bustling markets, Passionate debates unfolded as Portuguese traders and Indian merchants engaged in spirited discussions to negotiate trade agreements, highlighting the complexities of their economic relationship. While in private settings, shared meals became moments of connection, where families from both cultures enjoyed each other's culinary delights, fostering friendships and further intertwining their lives.